Olá nerds, sejam bem-vindos a mais um NERDPlay aqui na Alternativa Nerd. Nos gameplays passados nós encerramos o primeiro The Witcher. Estamos começando agora The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, o assassino dos reis. Vamos lá? O joguinho ali, como vocês podem ver, já está todo em português. Não precisei baixar uma tradução dessa vez igual o primeiro The Witcher, esse aqui já veio traduzido. Se eu não estou enganado, você só precisa alterar lá nas configurações, ajustar opções e deixar ele em português. Vou entrar aqui, mas provavelmente é ajustes de áudio, não, acho que é jogabilidade, legendas. Vamos voltar e começar um novo jogo, New Game. Importar jogo salvo do The Witcher 1. Ainda não sei o que isso pode fazer. Será que a gente ganha algum item a mais, uma experiência? Não sei, mas eu vou importar. Ordem da Rosa Flamejante, é o finalzinho do jogo. Você quer começar com o tutorial? Peraí, tá no fácil? Não. Caraca, rapaz, dificuldade insana. Sombria, difícil. Vamos no normal, porque o que a gente quer mesmo é a história. A história é importante. Nossa, pulou o tutorial? Ah, pulou. Não tem importância, não precisa de tutorial. A gente joga aqui, ó, na Fúria do Dragão. De fato, não existe nada mais repugnante do que esses monstros que desafiam a natureza e são conhecidos como bruxos. Suas magias são vis e profanas, bastardos sem consciência. Virtude ou escrúpulos, são crias do próprio inferno e só sabem matar. Autor anônimo, monstruosidade, o retrato dos bruxos. Eita, nós. Muito bom essa trilha sonora, hein? Era um up no jogo. Acho que esse é o finalzinho do primeiro The Witcher, não é? Morre não, Geraldão. Ai, Geraldão, levanta aí, fio. Eita, nós estamos presos.
Sixes, Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt?
Eita, nós. O menino tá apanhando.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll!
Ah, ele pula a história, que bosta. Pode clicar ali. Bom, enfim.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Vez!
Vez?
Unshackle him.
Liberta o menino aí. Liberta o menino. Olha que gráfico bonito. Perto do primeiro jogo. Ó, é um avanço bom.
Geralt, of Rivia.
Vamos ver no terceiro depois.
Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Voltamos para o dia do ataque. Meu Deus, você tá bundinha.
Witcher, are you up?
Sempre tem alguém atrapalhando, né?
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm. The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
Vamos lá, essa fala a gente já viu. Por que o que sonho está laranjinha? Será que essa é uma fala que progride na história? Vamos tentar.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
Realmente. Eu acho que essa laranjinha é o que encerra a conversa e vai pro próximo nível.
The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto, something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
Ó. Hora de ir.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Pela vontade do rei. Introdução, bem-vindo ao prólogo de The Witcher 2. The Witcher. Olha, que meditação. Nossa, agora eu consigo meditar em qualquer lugar, é isso? Espada de bruxo, as magias, espada longa. Será que ele trouxe alguma coisa? Os sinais, eu não sei se normalmente eu precisaria encontrar os sinais de novo, né? Pode ser também. Nos vemos depois, Tris. E Tris, peladona, hein? Que isso, hein, Tris? Livro, não consigo pegar. Ai, ele derruba tudo as coisas agora. Não, já... Tá mais rápido. Opa, pegar tudo. Rapaz, din-din sempre bom. Vamos continuar. Eita, nós. Começou o ataque? Porra, tá bem mais rápido aqui o joguinho, hein? Primeira, o Geraldão corre? Não, ele já tá correndo. Ah, tá. A gritaria. Tá tendo ataque, amiguinho. Não, o pessoal tá treinando. Medalhão de bruxo. Pressione Z para usar o medalhão de bruxo. Opa! Oh, só dá pra usar uma vez?
Oh, looky there, new boy, it's that Witcher.
Que é pra ver algum ponto importante.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you.
Usar objetos. Para usar objetos interativos, fique em frente dele e pressione uma tecla requerida. Falar. Ah, o foguinho. Será que aqui ele medita? Ai, caramba, tô queimando. Rapaz, pega fogo, velho. Pra cá? Já? Correr, né? É isso aí, menino.
A beautiful day for battle.
Belo dia para a batalha.
I am no warrior, sir. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash!
Pra onde que eu tenho que ir, hein? Opa, esse é o rei?
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sir?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Ai meu Deus do céu, atacando já. A galera tá nervosa.
You said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Esse tá acabado.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenner during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the Crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
É isso aí. Pela vontade do Rey, siga Foltest. Esse é o Rey Foltest. Nossa, como ele tá diferente no jogo. Caraca, no The Witcher 2. Sim, mudou muito.
But I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Thanks to Geralt of Rivia, my daughter Ada is alive, and is now the wife of Radovid of Redania.
Ada.
I fear you do not, Excellency. The Midget King merely awaits my demise.
I am certain King Radovid of Redania wishes Your Majesty a long and healthy life.
That wasn't even amusing, Excellency. The old families will never accept a Redanian on my throne. Ada will have to content herself with Redania.
I understand. The issue of succession remains unresolved. Your Grace, I request your permission.
You have it. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a witcher.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry!
Vamos pra batalha, vamos pra batalha logo.
Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Lá vou eu ver. Ixi, agora como é que faz?
3 degrees.
Errou.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it. We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher.
Qual que seria a chance de acertar ele, né? Não sei, alguém já acertou? Comenta aí se você deu certo. Logo de primeira é difícil, hein? Tati do Rei. Ver se tem alguma coisinha pra pilhar aqui. Tem nada. Nossa, os caras estão empurrando aqui, ó. Eita, nós.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
That's a swiping soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe.
Oh, a galera tá
Going in
cantando.
country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe. Greetings.
Eita, nós. Começou o ataque, olha o ataque.
Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like!
Vamos, caramba.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there!
Eita,
Weapons
nós.
at the ready!
Pega as armas, Geraldão. Pega a espadinha.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan Lavalette.
Eita, nós, mano. Galera morrendo tudo. Ai, caramba. Olha o Geraldão, mano. Tá parecendo um Assassin's Creed. Essa galerinha de verde que a gente mata. Porra! Que top! Bem mais rápido. Olha o Geraldão, mano. Tá rapidão.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen!
for Temeria! Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me, for the glory!
Follow me.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards.
Ixi, a galera
If
tá
this
ali, ó,
persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Derrotar os defensores da balista. Como faz pra chegar na balista? Fica lá embaixo, né? Será que é aqui? Eita, pumba. O que apareceu pra pegar aqui? Porra! Pega tudo! Ai, caramba. Ai. É? É aqui mesmo. Uou! Vamos lá, Geraltão! Mano, ele não pega a espada! Já pegou! Rapaz! Nervoso! Ah, que você usa, a gente consegue usar os sinais. Bacana! Nossa, mano, tem um cara armadão aí, ó!
Stand your ground!
Nossa, Geraltão! Tá vendo? Eu fui brincar. Rapaz! Sem se preocupar com HP aí, ó. A gente morreu.